Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 16th. We're just going to jump right in here, Taurus. In your current general energies, you have this Here and Now card and this All That Glitters card. I'll show you that in a minute. Obviously, I would be present at this time. You have the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and the Temperance card here. I would definitely be patient. Like, I'm hearing, like, patient for the truth with that Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, I don't know, everyone's been getting the Ace of Swords, and there definitely could be some truths that are coming out at this time, even with that eclipse in Libra. I guess I could see how it has to do with like the truth and truth being revealed, but kind of like more in your personal life. And it's not even like saying that there are lies necessarily. I think that it's more saying like you could just be telling yourself the truth that you have decided that you want to have a family, for example, with that 10 of Cups. So it's more that you could just be admitting that, like, the truth of what your dream life is, or, what you want to manifest in your life or something like that. But it could be anything. It could be like your work. You could be admitting the truth to yourself that you want to, sure, we'll take all three. Why not? But you could be admitting to yourself that you maybe want to change the way you work or where you work or something like that. So that's kind of like what I get here for you, Taurus. But again, you have this Here and Now card and this All That Glitters card. I feel the All That Glitters card, you can see here that there are those masks that are on that pile of gold. And so it kind of says that, all that glitters is not gold, or maybe it isn't. So I feel like you need to get to the truth here, probably by being present with that Here and Now card. We're gonna see like where this truth is, or like what the truth is. I kind of feel that it could be kind of lame in a lot of ways, because I feel like it has to do with your work and you just being honest about with yourself about the work that you have to put into whatever you're working on, or with the Seven of Pentacles here. Sometimes I feel that the Seven of Pentacles basically says that you're not working in the best way possible. Like, it's not saying that there's anything wrong with the way that you're working, right? Seven of Pentacles is still a result. He is still getting something for the work that he has done. I just think this reading is saying, like, but there could be a better way. Or there could be something, especially in work or business-wise, right? That would lead to a bigger victory, that would, kind of make you more successful. I'm pretty sure I say to you every single reading now, it's like, where can you get the biggest bang for your buck? It's like, I really think you need to kind of look at how you're working or where you're working and saying, like, has this changed in, over the years? Like, have I upgraded my skills, or are they the same? And, I don't know, only you can answer that question. I can't answer that question for you. So I feel you need to look at that. And the Ace of Swords is a victory. I feel like you will have a victory here, or there will be a success. So I do like that. You have the Hermit. The Hermit, it's kind of like saying that you've been through the worst of it. I kind of feel that you're starting to kind of come out of your shell here a little bit. I feel maybe the past few years has been a little bit of a period of like soul searching, looking for answers, things like that. And it's like now you're coming out, coming out into the world. And I really feel that here in a big way, where like a lot of you over the next several years could be working on, kind of revealing your skills or sharing your skills or something like that. And that's what you could be doing here. You have the Temperance card. I feel you've been very patient. I do feel like you are kind of like wanting to change. Like, if we go this way, King of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is you, Taurus, but the King of Pentacles is the card of convention. To me, he represents the way things have always been done. So, really, I feel for you that something needs to change in your life, or that you could be working on changing the way that you do your work, more than anything. And I feel this is going to lead to a big result. So let's see. With the Ace of Swords, you have the Moon card. The Moon is an illusion. The Moon is the moon comes up, moon goes down, sun comes up, right? So I feel like you, like everybody else, you've been in a moon period, and now you're stepping into a time where you're getting answers, in your life, or you're getting answers on like what to do, what your next step should be. With the Hermit, yes, you have the Knight of Pentacles. I actually feel, I don't personally like the Knight of Pentacles very much, but, I feel progress here for you. So I feel like you're making progress. You are taking the steps, is what I'm getting at. So, again, I feel like you need to realize that you are making a lot of progress right now. So pat yourself on the back. With the Temperance card, you have the Lovers. I do feel there's a little bit of love here as well, obviously. You have the Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups. So if you want love, I do feel that there could be love available to you as, I mean, I think love is available to all of us always, whenever we want it. So, as I always say, if I go to the store and I ask every single person out, I guarantee you one person's going to say yes, right? So love is always available to us. You just have to have the guts to go and get it, right? So definitely, I feel like you've been patient here. Going this way. I kind of feel like you're wondering if you should invest in love, though, is what I get here. That Seven of Pentacles, it's almost like you're saying to yourself, I know this story. Those are like the words that I'm getting here. Like you're saying to yourself, it's almost like I don't want to say you're ruining love before you have it, but it's almost like you're, every single person you meet or something. I see some of you, I'm not calling you out, but I totally am. It's like the energy I get here is that you say to yourself, like before it gets going, you say to yourself, I know how this is going to end. So it's like you're ruining things before they even get started. So I don't know, that needs to be fixed, right? If you want love. You have next in the area of the unexpected, you have this brown bear spirit says take time out. You have this antelope spirit says life is speeding up. That's what I would be paying attention to. Is I keep telling people to pay attention to momentum right now. It's like I think there are certain things where it's going to be like dragging your body across sandpaper, right? There are like some things in life that are going to be like that. There are other things that are going to be slip and slides. The problem is, I think that for some of us, it's like some of the things that we think we want are sandpaper. Some of the things that we're not so sure about are slip and slides. And we have to be honest with ourselves and say like, okay, this clearly isn't working. It's creating a lot of friction, even though I think I want it. Maybe I don't. And we have to trust the other direction. And so I kind of get that for you here, where it's like if you go down more of those slip and slides that are smooth, that don't tear your body up, then those are going to be the things that make you more successful. So there you go. But again, I feel like a lot of us could be a little bit stuck in thinking like, especially in work or business, for example, you might come up with an idea and you might tell yourself, this has to work this way, but it's just rough sandpaper, when there could be something else that's like a lot easier or different, where you think, that maybe it's too easy or whatever, right? And really that's the slip and slide that you should be going down. You have the Ten of Cups here. Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty, happiness. I feel like there is love available to you if you want it. Like I said, Ten of Cups is like happy home, happy family. So again, I feel like there could just be a person coming in for you here. It feels like a little bit of a wouldn't it be nice if to me, so again, you might have your eye on a person for some of you, and you might be saying to yourself like, wouldn't it be nice if I had this person or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like it could be a reality with the Ten of Cups. I also just feel there's improvements in your finances going on here. You show up here, King of Pentacles. You're showing up, it's a good thing, puts you in a strong position, kind of allows you to get what you want from the reading. I do feel a lot of you are kind of working on financial stability, but I would make sure that, again, going this way here, that you're doing things in an efficient way. You know what I mean? It's like you're doing things in, like a good way, and is what I would say. And, it's kind of like, I don't really have any good examples. I've worked with a bunch of people on YouTube now. And it's like, I remember one person that I worked with, they would have these like long drawn out intros and I'd be like, you got to stop those intros. And they would always say to me like, oh yeah, but I don't care how many people watch. And, I just do that for me, and which is fine. You know what I mean? Which I told this person, I said, that's fine, but you're not going to turn this into a business if that's what you think is going to work for you, right? Because people don't like it. It's like they have this like hang up about, they thought they shouldn't do videos like the way that YouTube wants them to do videos. I'm like, well, if you want to be a YouTuber, you kind of have to play the game, right? And so I get that energy on the Seven Pentacles. It's like, are you doing things that are like not important, or are you doing things that are not efficient? I would be looking for those things. Page of Swords. Page of Swords literally says, do your research. Page of Swords says, you're getting curious about things in your life, and it's like, why? Why are you getting curious about those things? Literally, you have all this imagery of children, two children right here, the two children right here. Page of Swords is the child. All these energies, they encourage you to be like a child, right? They encourage you to tap into your childlike energy and be like, and just ask the question, why? Children ask the question why all the time, right? Why do they do that? Why do you think so? Why do you think? So they can learn, right? And so I feel a lot of you need to start asking like, why do I do this? In like work or business, especially if you're trying to improve your finances, like just ask why, plain and simple. Let's see. With the Ten of Cups, you have the King of Wands here. I told you right here. Divine counterparts, very strong connection, a lot of desire. Definitely could be a fire sign. I mean, you always get fire in your readings. It could be any sign. I mean, you have everything here. I would say that it's a very fiery connection, though. You could be attracting like a visionary with the King of Wands. You could be the visionary as well here, and you could be attracting the more of a Queen of Wands energy. But regardless, you could be attracting a very visionary energy. With the King of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Swords again. So definitely the truth here. It's like the truth will set you free. With the Fool, you have the Ace of Swords twice with the Fool, which is kind of like saying take the risk, take the leap of faith. Some of you need to take the risk to do something here. Ace of Swords is like a guaranteed victory, so I feel like there's a win coming in for you. But this could be you taking a leap towards a truth. With the Page of Swords, you have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is a card of expansion and growth. So, yep, I feel like there is a lot of expansion, growth, and progress going on here. Again, I got on the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're making a lot of progress in your life in general. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this card that says it is what it is. You have this other card that says a deep breath. I feel like you need to take a deep breath at this time. I also feel that it's a good time for examination for you, especially with that Seven of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Swords and the Fool as well. These Seven Pentacles, he's, looking at those pentacles. Again, it's not bad. He's still getting a result, but it's like, could you be getting a better result? I would say yes. So, whatever you're doing, I would look into it, especially in regards to your finances. But this could also be in love. If you want love and you're not getting results, I would say, are you just doing the same thing over and over and over again? You have to change. You have to do things differently. And that's what the Seven of Pentacles says. It says there are things that need to change. There are things that need to be different. And, you just have to look at where you're investing your energy. Maybe you're investing your energy into the wrong things. And Seven of Pentacles is a change in direction. So there you go. You have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is about seeing something clearly for the first time. She only has clouds halfway up her body here. And so she sees, things clearly. She sees what she needs to do. I think that it's interesting that she's looking at the Queen of Wands here. It's almost like, this could be you, the Queen of Swords here. And the Queen of Wands is trying to teach you how to be more, bold, assertive, how to really go for the things that you want in your life. The Queen of Wands is also, she's more willing to learn as she goes. She doesn't need things to be perfect in her life. She just takes a leap of faith and trusts that things are going to work out. And so, I kind of feel that could be a little bit of the energy that you're in right now, Taurus. And I do feel that will be a very successful energy. I would be doing that if I were you. I would be, kind of just trusting and taking a leap of faith here with the Fool energy for sure. But let's see what's going on here. With the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is about seeing another way of doing things. Everybody gets a Two of Swords nowadays. So, I always say that Two of Swords is like this or that thinking when there's another solution, a third place solution. Which, again, if you, I think the fastest way to be successful nowadays is coming up with third place solutions. If you can come up with another way of doing things in life, other than the conventional wisdom, which we see right here. I mean, literally, Ace of Swords with the King of Pentacles is the conventional wisdom. But there's always going to be people who, break the rules. There are always people who go against conventional wisdom and end up being very successful. So don't be afraid to be an outlier. Don't be afraid to do things, live your life differently. With the Queen of Swords, you have the Knight of Swords here. I would be careful of rushing something here, but I kind of do feel that you need to make a move. I'm not saying life, that time is running out or whatever, but you have this card that says life is speeding up, and you have the Knight of Swords. So again, if you have your eye, if you want love, for example, I would go and get it. I wouldn't be waiting with this energy or, taking your time. So that's something I would think about there. I would also get don't get left behind either, in work or business. I really get the need to upgrade your skills or, learn new ways of doing things. With the Fool, you have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is holding on too tightly to the past. Again, holding on too tightly to the way things used to be. And so needing to upgrade. Like I said, this whole entire reading basically says it's time to upgrade, right? You have 3 cards here. You have this Beginnings card. It says, something new is emerging, a new source of income. Look, I like this. Embrace the power of newness and make room for new possibilities. You have this Inspiration card, Queen of Wands. She follows her inspirations. It says, a spark of inspiration will ignite brilliant new ideas. Yes. You have this card that says, despite the frustration, you're on your way to making all your dreams come true. There you go. I feel like this reading is saying you're on your way to making all your dreams come true. But I would trust in the new stuff, new opportunities, new ideas, and, new ways of making things work. You have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a turnaround. Six of Cups can represent, obstacles being removed from your life. And it also represents like childlike energy. So like I said, anything you can do to tap into that more childlike, asking questions, being curious, all those things will probably make you a lot more successful. So, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to be curious and, all that other stuff. But also I do feel there could be a soulmate coming in for you. You have the Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands is like bold and assertive as well, kind of like the King of Wands. She really goes for what she wants. She's also, I always say like you're very attractive at this time, Taurus, because the Queen of Wands is a card of seduction. So if you're looking for love, I would get out there. Put yourself in positions where you are going to find a person to be attracted to you. You're not going to find that at home, right? With your cat right here. So I feel like you need to, get out there, get into the world, and make sure to meet new people. Also, the cat represents doing things a different way as well. In the times of tarot, black cats were considered very unlucky, and so, it kind of represents the fact that she doesn't care what anyone thinks. She just likes a cat. That's the why she doesn't care that people think it's unlucky. So, the whole point of it is that she just wants to have something that she wants. So again, the Queen of Wands can represent doing something that other people don't agree with. But, if you're laughing your way to the bank, who cares, right? You have the Hangman. Hangman is, again, seeing things from a new perspective. So again, he's hanging upside down. I feel like instead of thinking this or that, like I said, for anything that you're trying to solve or do or be or have in your life, coming up with other ways of doing things or just seeing other ways of doing things will probably be much more successful for you. Let's see. With the Six of Cups there, you have the Page of Cups. Definitely love could be coming in for you at this time. I don't know. There's been some sort of change in love. I would say everybody has had something about love coming up in their reading. So wouldn't surprise me if you admire someone or someone admires you already. But again, someone's got to, kind of like get a move on here. I also feel that this, of course, could be a dream. The Page of Cups is imagining something. He's imagining the fish that's normally in his cup. And I always say that he has to bring that fish down to earth. So, I feel like there could be something that you are trying to manifest here. With the Queen of Wands, you have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands about taking the lead on something. Normally the guy on the Two of Wands has the wand behind him. He's reaching forward, grabbing that wand in front of him. The wand behind him says like something from his past is complete, and he's reaching forward. He's got the whole world in his hands. So again, I feel like you have the whole world in your hands here, kind of, but you have to kind of, get out there and make something happen. With the Hangman, you have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, card of heartbreak, and but this is the area of the good stuff. So again, I feel some of you could be healing from heartbreak. There was something here about like needing to, like if you're meeting a new person or whatever, I would say like don't just assume like, oh, this person's gonna be just like the last one. I kind of get that energy here. So I'm not saying that you are doing that. I'm just saying like that realize that people can be different. Let's put it that way. But again, it is coming up in the good stuff. You have this Lay of the Land card. It says Ancestral Wisdom on it. I feel like this Ancestral Wisdom could be getting you in trouble a little bit with the King of Pentacles. Like, I think that learning from experience is, of course, extremely valuable. But we are also in a time of innovation. So I always say, like, I think it's great to take old ideas and make them new again, where, maybe you have some old ideas that work in work or business, but it's like, again, how can you update them? How can you add a twist with the Hangman? I always look at the Hangman as like sometimes Seven of Pentacles, Hangman, all this energy. It's like that to me says there is some sort of twist that you need to make on like your work, especially because that is the thing that will make you stand out the most. So there you go. You have this Heart of the Sky card. There's like a big dream. We already know this. There's something that you want to manifest. You have that card. You're on your way to making all your dreams come true. So, I would just keep imagining it with this card. You have this overflow card. It says overwhelm and plenty. So I feel like you have a lot of energy, and maybe you're a little bit overwhelmed by the dream, goal, wish, or dream that you have. But, there could be people that want to help you here. 10 of Cups is a card of your community, and it can say that there are people who will help you manifest your dream, but you have to ask. So, don't try to do everything on your own. You have this wailing tree. It says reconciliation on it. Some of you, I don't know. I don't really see that in the reading anywhere. You do have the 6 of Cups. There could be a love offer from the past. I kind of feel different, though. I kind of feel this could be someone you were talking to that you stopped talking to. For example, like maybe it's like a friend and you just haven't seen them in a while. Now they're coming back around or something. I don't really get reconciliation vibes, but obviously this is a general reading, so take it how it resonates. You have the smoky mirror card. I feel like you need to make something clear, like your direction in life, where you're going, what you want to accomplish, or what your dream life actually looks like here, so that you can work backwards. I almost feel like this reading is saying, like, what is the ultimate goal that you have so that you can work backwards in your life and then, start from wherever you need to start from. And that's what I would do here. Pretty simple. I like this. Thank you for being here, Taurus. Really appreciate it. And definitely enjoy your week.